We are out here at the Frisco Home and Garden Show today, and this is an awesome event. There's tons of people everywhere. There's still some time. They close up, I think it's 6 today, and of course we're here from 11 to 5 tomorrow. Everybody's out here working on their next home improvement project or their dream, and you should come on out. It's a great weekend to get out of the house. We have our painting booth, our roofing booth here. Of course, we'd love to talk to you about that as well. Now, we also have something special. We also have something special with us this time. Is we have a career booth here, and I've got actually with me Jennifer Smith. And Jennifer, come on in here with us.
Hi.
So this is Jennifer Smith. So Jennifer is our human resources manager, okay? And she is amazing. Jennifer is passionate about people, and a lot of you guys know that we were recently, in 2019, honored with the Torch Award for Ethics in Business. And it takes an amazing team of people to earn an award like that. And Jennifer is the one that is responsible for finding all of those people. And so, if you're looking for a job, if you're considering changing careers, come on out here this weekend and talk to us for an informal conversation, just to see if a position at Phillips, if it might be the right place for you, if it's a good time to launch a new career, and you don't have to have a formal interview. Now, also, I think Jennifer's got some tips for any other business owners out there who are struggling to find the right people. But Jennifer, I got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
You know, what makes someone a good fit for the Phillips team?
Yeah, that's a great question. Some of the things we're looking for are the ability to just be able to talk with people, to be able to communicate effectively, right, to be persuasive, to be able to share with someone else without being concerned or nervous about what you're sharing. So we're looking for ideal team players. And what are those? Those are people that are hungry, they're humble, and they're smart with people. They have those soft skills that really move the needle in terms of helping customers, helping clients. So that's what we're looking for. We have a couple of positions available. You'll be hearing more about those in a few minutes. But basically, we're looking for soft skills. You can train anyone, Jason, to do skills, specific skills.
Yes.
And people may have all kinds of experience on their resume, but really that's no predictor for future results. But what is character.
Yes.
So we are looking for strong character here at Phillips. We have some really important core values, which I know you know and we both care a lot about. And the first one is people. You've gotta love people to be a great fit at Phillips. That's the first one. The second one is really close to the heart of the first one, and that's teamwork.
Yep.
We really just don't hoard or hide or keep too closely what we know. We share what we know with each other.
Yes.
And we do that because we know that we have an opportunity to better each other, to sharpen each other like iron sharpens iron. That's what we want to do around Phillips. And then we have a culture of not only excellence, but the pursuit of greater excellence. And the reason is we really know we have a homeowner that deserves that.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And we also want to bring the best out in each other. So we're committed to that. We have some other wonderful core values. We'll tell you more about them if you end up coming by and visiting us at our booth. One of them that we're really working on is accountability too. And why? Because we know that you want others who give you their word to actually follow through on it. And we want that from each other too. We want to be able to count on each other to take care of that homeowner in such a way that they're smiling, they're happy every time it's a quality product.
So Jennifer, in your mind, the core values and such, what do you think is so special about Phillips? Well, why would someone, thrive on our team?
That's a great question. So, first of all, we have a very healthy culture at Phillips. It is truly a culture of encouragement. When you walk in our doors, there, I don't know how to describe it. It's like there's something in the air. Something's fun, exciting, sweet in the air that just makes you smile and makes you want to do your best.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first thing. Another thing that's so attractive about us is just the level of support we have. When you have a position at Phillips, there's a team behind you cheering you on to excellence. And then additionally, I feel like something that's very special at Phillips would be the training. We offer paid training,
Yes.
we offer continuous training, and we have an innovative team that's growth minded. We have a growth mindset. So if you want to grow, if you want to change, if you want to be better tomorrow than you were today, and if you want an opportunity to maybe, we love to promote from within. Do you love the idea of coming in at one level and moving to the next? We facilitate that.
Wow, you're inspiring me. Jennifer, I think one of the things that's special about our team is I feel like we celebrate people.
Oh, you bet.
And from all the way around, we celebrate each other's wins. We help build each other up when we have a bad day.
Yeah.
And it takes a whole team. It's not one or two people that are like that. It literally is like the whole team of people that's like that, and that's amazing. So, Jennifer, a lot of the people that sit in your office and you interview with are leaving positions not because they don't like what they do, but there's something about the environment that they're in. And you've mentioned that there's some common threads. What are maybe some common threads of things?
Okay, by far, the number one reason that I hear people leave their current positions because they don't feel valued, or the toxic environment around them, it makes it difficult to focus on their work.
Right.
And that's just not an issue that we deal with at Phillips. We really are about healthy relationships and about win-win situations. So many times in relationships, whether business or with coworkers or whatever, one individual wins and the other loses.
Right.
We're not about that. We're about making those win-win situations for people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, how about let's talk about the idea of a mishire.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the mishire, obviously, if someone accepts a position and they start working and it doesn't work out after a short period of time, everybody loses,
Yeah.
right? Everybody loses.
Yeah.
Everybody is set back by months in their growth on their growth path,
Yeah.
right? And so let's talk a little. What is a mishire, Jennifer? What is that?
Okay, that's a great question. So a mishire can look like a couple of different things. It can be a terrific, amazing, skilled person in the wrong seat. There is nothing like sitting down in a seat. It's kind of like the Three Bears. You sit down in that chair and it's just not a fit. It's not comfortable. We really try to avoid that by placing people in their sweet spots. And we do that in a number of different ways. We can talk about those in a minute, but that's one mishire. Then we can get that turned around in a different way where maybe we've got a terrific seat ready and waiting for the right person. Someone comes in the doors and maybe they're just the wrong person for this seat. That doesn't mean they're the wrong person for Phillips.
Right.
They just may be the wrong person for this seat. That's a mishire. And so we try to avoid that in a number of different ways.
I feel like there's a responsibility that companies and human resources people in particular have to help place people in a position where they're actually going to thrive.
Yes.
Sometimes if you're out looking, you need a new job, maybe you're unemployed or you're in a bad toxic situation, you're looking for something, but you don't always know and understand yourself where you're going to thrive.
Right.
And someone like you who deals with personalities every single day, is you're good at helping steer people even if they're not a good fit for our team.
That's right.
So what type of tools do you use to help you within that
Yeah, that's a great question. So first of all, I think a lot of people try to use their gut, and sometimes you value judge people when you use your gut. So it's kind of a good idea to have these tools around you that can more accurately, pick out the personality type that would be best for each position. So we have identified in each position, we have sort of a hiring matrix of different qualities that work well in each position. And we do some assessments, personality assessments that just help us to pinpoint some of those personality types and fits for each individual position. And then we go over those at the end of the assessments and try to help a person figure out, let's say someone tests out or has this little assessment and they show that they're great at sales, but from some other conversations, you realize, wow, or from the personality type that comes out, you realize, wow, this person would be better at long cycle sales, maybe insurance sales or something like that. We share that information openly because we have an onus to help each person that comes in and gives us their time to help steer them in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, isn't Jennifer great? She is just a godsend. We could not do, Jennifer, what we do without what you do and without you.
Thank you.
So I want to ask a couple more questions here.
Okay.
First of all is, what positions are currently available on our team?
Okay, great question. So first of all, we have a sales and estimator position that it's a fun position. It's out in the elements. You get to be outside in the beautiful weather in Dallas, Texas. You're meeting with homeowners all day long. You have about 3 appointments a day in spring and summer. Every personality is different. Every home is different. So it's so exciting. There's nothing boring about this position. These are 90-minute appointments with a 30-minute drive time in between. And we are sharing the wonderful offerings that we have in terms of paint, which is our core business, still is after 24 years, roofing, gutters, siding, and windows. We do some staining too, but we have all of these wonderful offerings, and we are actually, we're about renewing homes and enriching lives, and we're about making more valuable what is often a family's most valuable investment and where they build legacy. So it's super important what we do, and we take it seriously.
Awesome. Okay, so a sales position.
Correct.
Are there any other positions that we're looking at right now?
Yes, we're also looking at a roofing, and it's an insurance type roofing, actually everything that we sell, but anything that would fall under the auspices of insurance claims. So we have that position as well, very lucrative, also outdoors, very fun. You're your own boss in this position.
Is this a sales position?
It is a sales position. You are a 1099 contractor.
Okay.
So there's a lot of freedom in this position. Would love to share more about that. The 2 positions are very different. The first one I mentioned, the sales estimator position, is a W-2 position with benefits, a great benefits package, even right down to maternity and paternity leave, which is kind of rare for a small company.
That's true.
A 401k with matching, and then you have a vehicle to run all of your appointments on, and a fuel card. Really, all you have to take care of is making sure that car stays or that vehicle stays clean. Because we're all about a world-class presentation, from our starched shirts all the way to what the interior of our vehicle looks like. It tells a story, right?
It does.
It tells a story.
Certainly does.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 main positions.
Correct.
And those are both sales positions.
They are both sales positions.
One is mainly selling painting and gutters and windows, and the other one is more roofing focused with storm damage.
Correct.
Right, in the whole insurance claims process.
That's right.
Okay, awesome. So Jennifer, there's probably some other managers, business owners, not everybody, most small companies, especially contractors like like us don't have the benefit of having a full-time human resources manager like you
Right.
that's an expert in hiring people and walking people through this process. And I see a lot of them that I know struggle with sourcing the right people, with or hiring actually the right people and putting the right people in the right position. What are some tips you might have for them?
Okay, awesome. Well, I definitely do suggest finding an assessment, a personality assessment that works well with your company. There are a lot of great ones out there. We love the DISC, but there are many, many great assessment tools. I also suggest, checking out one of the hiring platforms that allows you to place a lot of free ads out there on all of the platforms.
Okay.
That's a great idea. We use Jazz HR, but there are a lot of good ones out there. I do recommend referrals. There's nothing better than a referral, and we pay for those. I really suggest that, and we pay based on how long that referral has stayed with the company so that we get some longevity and we get some tenure there out of this person. And this person has an opportunity and time to grow, right?
Absolutely.
And then we also, of course, use Facebook. Facebook is a powerful tool right now, as everybody knows. But the most important thing, I believe, is to have a mix, a really good mix. Go to hiring events.
Yes.
Yeah, go to. Well, right now we're at a trade show. Make the most of every opportunity. That's what I would really say. And don't forget to dip down into your own well of previous candidates from previous hiring seasons, because we just hired someone like that. We also interviewed a customer this week. Don't forget, your customers could be great
That's right.
candidates.
That's right.
Just don't value judge. Wait and see. Use your good tools. Wait and see who this person is and whether or not they might be the right person for the right seat.
I remember when I was just first getting started in business, I had no clue
Right.
about what I really needed, nor where to find them, or how to sort them, and it was very difficult. And I think there's a lot of people. I know there's a lot of small businesses out there that hire people that are within their own network, or a
Right.
friend of a friend or a family member, and so many times those situations tend to not work out way more often than they actually work out. So, framing like, here's the position that I need, this is my ideal candidate for
Yes.
that position, and then go fishing in a bigger market.
Exactly.
Right.
Make it as big as you can, because the more you have to choose from, the better your choices, the better your outcomes will be. So
Absolutely. Okay, so Jennifer, do you have any last minute tips? Any question I haven't asked you that I should have asked you?
Well, okay, this is one. I just want to talk to those people out there who are the candidates looking for a position. You know what? I want to encourage you to do your homework. And as soon as you apply for a position, don't wait till somebody calls you. Go ahead. Take a look at their Facebook page. For example, if you were going to go, look at one of our positions, look at Phillips Home Improvements Facebook page. Look at phillipshomeimprovements.com. Figure out what our brand is, who we are, and start speaking to those points.
Yeah.
Also, check out someone's Glassdoor. A company, their Glassdoor is going to tell a story not only about current employees and how they feel about the positions there, but previous employees as well. That's so
Right.
important. And
Right.
then, what about those Google reviews? Those Google reviews are also really helpful to help you make decisions. So figure out who the company is and make a list of bullet points that you want to cover in that interview about the company. And then also, I would make a list of maybe 3 questions that hit on things that are important to you. And then finally, this is like a marriage. It's really important.
That's right.
So make sure you've got a checklist of the cultural and characteristics and benefits that you're looking for in a position, and start checking them off.
Yep.
And remember, it's so much more. Yes, the pay is important, and we pay well, but there's so much more than the take-home pay to be considered here.
That's right.
This is a relationship, and you spend more time with your coworkers in a week's time than you do anybody else.
That's true. That is
know?
true. Wow, that is amazing advice, Jennifer. That is valuable stuff. So real quick, before we end, if someone wants to get in contact, if they're not available to come out here this weekend to have an informal chat with you, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
Okay, there are several ways. You are so welcome to send an email to me. That's Jennifer S. with 2 N's at phillipspainting.com. A really quick way to go ahead and fill out our, what's it called?
Application?
Thank you. That's the word. Thank you. To fill out our application is to go to phillipshomeimprovements.com and click on careers, and you'll see all of our offerings listed under careers, and we hope that you will apply. But definitely, we also have on our website some other opportunities. We have also a bot there, I think, where you can maybe get a quote or something like that. I've had people apply right there.
Right there on that.
So yeah, we don't care how you get to us, just call us.
Nice.
Yeah, and our phone number is also on our website, so call us. We'd love to have you in.
Wonderful. Guys, if you're considering a career change, go to our website, give her a call, send her an email. She's amazing. I promise you, whether or not you end up on our team or not, you're going to be better off for having met with Jennifer. So thank you so much, Jennifer.
Absolutely. And, thank you.
So everybody, just want to say, come on out here to the show if you can. There's all kinds of stuff out here. If you're a homeowner, future homeowner, whatever it may be, we look forward to seeing you. And either way, God bless you. Have a great weekend.